what's up, friend? Happy Saturday. We are back to Saturday, y'all. And I want to thank y'all for joining me again for another weekly vlog. Again, my name is Tracy. This is my channel, and I am Tracy Lynn. And on this channel, we will be doing so many different things. But my main focus, y'all, right now is resetting my life, rediscovering who I am outside of being a mother and wife, and reclaiming my time. So, if you're in a position in your life, in a time and space where you want to do the same things, join your girl. Let's do it together. So today, let's get started, y'all. Today, I will be going to the movies. I'm going to the movies with my son. I think we're going to see Mission Impossible. This was something he wanted to do as a gift for me and my mom for Mother's Day. And so we had to reschedule a few times because one weekend my mom couldn't go. And so we just rescheduled for today. So we're going to go see Mission Impossible. I am a action movie type of girl. I love action movies, adventure, sci-fi, romantic comedies, all those things. So, and my son knows that, of course, by, I'm his mama. So we've been to the movies 1,000 times. We are the type of family that goes see all the Marvels, all the movies that come out like that. When my oldest son was young, he was Harry Potter down. So we saw every Harry Potter movie, every Lord of the Rings, just all those things. So we're on our way to the movies. I'm excited to see my baby boy. He's not a baby anymore, though. He just turned 23 about 2 weeks ago. And my mom. And we're just going to have a good time. So I'm just going to bring y'all on a little bit here and there. We're going to the south side, y'all. We're going out to South Lake, y'all. Now, if you're from Atlanta, you know where that's at. Now, that used to be the movie theater that we always went to when my kids were younger because I lived in McDonough. I don't live in McDonough anymore. So I had to hightail it out of my apartment to make it down here on the south side because I live in the city now. But I'm looking forward to it. Excited to see them, have a good time. And then I have another family gathering with my dad's side of the family later on today. We're going to go and have dinner at my uncle's house. This used to be our every Sunday thing we did, or every other Sunday, some years ago before my father passed, and before my grandmother got very, very sick. We had regular Sunday dinners, and this will be our first time going back for a Sunday dinner at my uncle's house in 3 years. It's been since we haven't had a Sunday dinner since my dad passed. So it's been about 3 years, 3.5 years. So I'm excited to see my family. Not that I haven't seen them, but we just haven't had our regular Sunday dinners that we used to have. But we're gonna have it today on Saturday, and I'm happy to get back. I'm happy. I love my family. I have a close knit family. And so this is going to probably be the highlight of my day, getting to actually see them sit down and talk and eat and, have fun like we used to. So I might bring y'all along for a little bit of that. They might be a little camera shy. They don't really like all this social media stuff, especially like my uncle. I'm going to show y'all what sign he has on his door when we get there. He's not a people person like that. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to see you guys later. I'll catch up with you on the back end. Y'all, this is the sign on my uncle's door. Y'all, I'm almost to the movie theater because my son and my mother are already there. They always gonna be on time, y'all. Friend, my son was buying snacks and everything. Baby, this empty nester life, I think I like it. Hey friend, what's up? It is your girl back for another day in my weekly vlog. Today I have a lot of errands to run because yesterday was a full day with family. I told y'all yesterday that I was going to the movies with my son, and I did, and that will be in the previous clip. You'll see that we went to the movies. He took me and my mom, and we ended up seeing Thunderbolts, even though he said we were going to see Mission Impossible. But we ended up seeing Thunderbolts. It was cool. And then after that, I went to have family dinner with my dad's side of the family, and that was good as well. But I still have so many errands to run today because I didn't do that yesterday. I literally was with family all day and didn't get to go to Costco, which I need to go to. So we're going to go to Costco, and we are also going to go. I got to get my feet done because, girl, they're a mess. I ain't gonna hold you. My feet, they need to be against the law. But I'm gonna go get those done. So I'm gonna go out to probably gonna go out to McDonald's so I can hit 2-3 birds with one stone. The Costco's right there. There's a nail salon that's open on Sundays that's there, and then I think I need to go to Publix, and it's right there as well. So I'm gonna do all of that in a minute. But I'm stopping at Starbucks real quick to get me a little something because I didn't get a chance to get breakfast because I end up being on the phone running my mouth, child, with one of my cousins, just talking. So, and me and her are gonna go to the jazz festival tomorrow. So if you live in Atlanta, you know jazz festival is every year. So right now it's jazz festival time. She called me, and we are gonna go tomorrow to go to the jazz festival and just kind of hang out, have some adult fun. So I'm excited about that. So I definitely got to get these feet done because it look like I've been kicking flour. Okay. So let me get back to what I really want to talk to you guys about today. It hit me yesterday and this morning. It was on my mind to come to you guys to talk about it. So remember I told y'all I went to my family dinner at my uncle's house, and how that's my dad's side of the family, and that my dad had passed away 3.5 years ago. So yesterday was going to be our first dinner getting back together since my dad's been gone. My dad was my uncle's favorite brother, and my uncle was my dad's favorite brother. Like, they were so close. Like, this music festival also was something that brought up some feelings for my uncle because this was their thing. Every year they went to the jazz festival together as brothers. This was one of their yearly things that they would do, because they are both very much musically inclined. All of my family on my dad's side, they're very musically inclined. All my uncles played multiple instruments. Like my cousin, her dad plays multiple instruments. He's just like, he can do it all. My dad sang and he played the piano. My uncle, he plays, he can play the drums, he plays guitars, the bass, like all that. So they're all very they all were, the ones that are gone, they were very musically inclined as well. Good with their hands when it comes to music and when it comes to fixing things. They were definitely fix-its. Except for my dad, he couldn't fix nothing. But he paid to get it fixed. My dad was the intellectual of the group. But yeah. So went to my uncle's house. And y'all, I was driving. I had to go pick up my aunt. My aunt is my dad's younger sister. She's the only sister. She's the only girl. And she's right under my uncle. Right under my dad, 2 years under my dad. So they were always close growing up and in adulthood. So this has been something really hard for my aunt, losing my dad and then losing my grandmother last month. So I'm on my way to pick her up to bring her because, she don't want to drive. She didn't want to drive. And that's my auntie, and if she don't want to drive, she ain't got to drive. So I went to pick her up. And on my way there, I got this just all of a sudden this overwhelming feeling of grief and sadness. And it's because I realized that I'm about to go to quote unquote Sunday dinner. That's what we called it, even if it went on Sunday. Sunday dinner with my family, and the one person that is going to be missing. physically
is my father. And so it brought up all these feelings of emptiness all of a sudden. At first, I was like, what is this coming from? And then I started feeling choked up, and I knew that it was coming from sadness. Happy to see my family because we haven't had Sunday dinners in a long time, because after my dad died and then my grandmother just kind of went down. So all of the any time they had was spent 24/7 taking care of her. And that's been for 3 years, 24, 7 days a week. So we didn't have any more Sunday dinners after that. And so now they both won't be there. The two people that would be there are not going to be there, and this is our first time getting back together. So the feelings of sadness overwhelmed me immediately. I had to kind of get myself together. It was a feeling of a deep feeling of emptiness that I can never feel. And if you've ever lost a parent, then you know what I mean. There's a feeling of emptiness, like it's like a deep hole, and you can't feel it. It's gone, and it's gone forever. And it's almost sometimes a feeling of disbelief as well. Sometimes I feel in disbelief that my dad is no longer here. And guys, I had a good day. Excuse me, y'all. Give me 1 second. I had a good dad, y'all. Anybody who knows me personally, my family, they all knew my dad. I didn't have an absentee father. He was always in my life from beginning until his end. I was there at his end. He was there at my beginning. So my dad wasn't there. And even when I talked to my uncle, we talked about it. He said, well, you know, this would have been our week. This would have been our day to be at the festival. And he had a hard time that night and that day preparing, because he knew he wasn't going to see his favorite brother at his house, sitting there, having dinner, or standing up on the wall, pacing back and forth. My dad was a pacer. He would just stand. He didn't do a lot of sitting. He would stand and he'd be rocking back and forth. And we missed that. And we missed it yesterday. But I also realized, y'all, that my dad was not the only one I was missing yesterday. That was not the only reason I felt this sense of grief and loss. But my kids weren't there, y'all. My kids weren't there. They're grown now. Every Sunday dinner, my kids were with me. Somebody sitting here, two in the back, they were here with me. We going over to Sunday dinner. They weren't there. So I had to deal with that. And it hit me all of a sudden, like, this is something deeper than just my dad. What is this? And I realized it was because my kids weren't there. My sons, my daughter, they weren't there. They're grown now. I really am an empty nester. I really am starting a whole new journey, y'all. I really am starting a whole new journey. This whole new journey to reset, rediscover, and reclaim who I am, what I am, rediscover what I like, what I want. That was the other's feeling and sense of sadness, and I have to deal with that, and I am, and we gonna do it together. Y'all gonna join me on this journey, and we gonna learn from each other, and we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. But yeah, yesterday was a mixed bag for me. Happy and grateful, but sad as well. But that's enough of that. I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to drink here at Starbucks since Spillers was closed, and then I'm gonna head on to Costco, and I will see you guys there. Or maybe if I go get my feet done first, I will see you there. Y'all, this is not what it looked like. It's just a deterrent because I don't feel like being bothered. But see y'all later. cute. This is so cute. This is so cute.
Y'all, I like my new color. I've been trying new, different, bold colors because when I was a flight attendant, we couldn't do colors like this. So I'm really enjoying part of this new life. I like these.
RDMS. Give me life, give me life.
Hey y'all, I just left Costco and I'm making a little detour because since I'm a empty nester now and I don't have to be nowhere unless I want to be there, I'm gonna stop over to my cousin's house, hang out with him and his wife at the juke joint, and I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to have me a ball. Wanna be alone, I don't need to be on my own, but I love this man. Some things I just can't stand.
That my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That's my best friend, she a real bad bitch, drive her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. No, my girl gon' tip, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in.
That my best friend, if you need a freak, I ain't dumb but motherfucker, she my Tweedledee. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she straighten you if need to be. And she so bad that I just can't take that bitch nowhere. She off her fish, I said, don't go there. Bitch, break her back, she protect and attack. Get that strap, let them buckle, foot on neck, give no air. Whole world wanna be us. Then my main bitch, she my day one. On my way, bitch, let you get drunk and celebrate, cause we the baddest in the club. That's my best friend, she a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking.
Yeah, when I got to my cousin's house, I had to make me a little cocktail. He has all these different syrups because he has a little juke joint in the back. So I made me a passion fruit Henny margarita. It was hitting. Friend, of course, my cousins were in there and his wife was there as well. They just weren't on camera. I wasn't talking to myself.
Hey y'all, this is gonna be my meal prep for today. I've already pre-set everything aside as far as I cut all my sausage. The shrimp, I already cleaned and deveined it. The bag said it was deveined. Lies you tell, they were not. So I had to go back through and devein the shrimp. I got the shrimp from Costco. And these are the seasonings I'm going to use. I'm not going to do a lot because I'm trying to cut down on any type of salty intake. But those are the seasonings I'm going to use. This is the broccoli. Got this from Trader Joe's. I already cut up my green peppers, my red peppers, and it didn't call for no jalapenos, but child, I like them, so I put them there. So I cut up some jalapenos. This is the sausage that I used. That's the sausage that I used. And I think, y'all, I'm going to put some onion in here, but I just haven't cut it up yet. But if you see it later on in the, you see me cooking, and you see some onion, and I did decide to go ahead and put some onion. But this is going to be what I'm cooking for today, y'all. It's just like a low carb keto type meal. It's like shrimp and sausage stir fry. That's what I'm going to call it, with some broccoli. So yeah, that's what I'm going to cook. That's going to be my meal for probably 3 days. And then I'm also gonna make some salmon. I already bought some salmon from Costco. I set up, let me show you. And I already no, here we go. Where is it? So this is the salmon, because I'm going to do like some salmon Caesar salads, because you see I got this big Caesar salad that I got from Costco, and this is the salmon that I already, it came from a nice long flank, and I just cut these two pieces off because I'm gonna make a salmon Caesar salad also, like for lunch. So that's what I got going on for today. I am gonna season this on camera a little bit later, but I want to show you guys what I'm about to get started with. Hey friend, what's up? I decided to go to the jazz festival today in Atlanta with my cousin. What's peeling? Oh, she said don't peel it. And we have had a great time. You will see this footage later. We got henna, we had food, y'all. We was doing it just impromptu, like empty nesters do. Say, okay. They got hot wings. Oh, they got turkey legs right there. I don't like turkey. Me either, but you know, let's say from the turkey leg hut, which is no longer. And you can add hot honey. Oh, I love hot honey. They got loaded fries, cheese fries. Never mind.
Well, can I take a picture as well?
Yeah, definitely. So y'all, this is the finished product of our henna tattoos. My cousin got an African violet to match her tattoo, our real tattoo on her arm, and I got the lotus flower because I love lotus flowers.
No, she was in her feelings sad all weekend. I know. MF, I'm there.
Oh, that's what we. So y'all, my cousin's brother, my other cousin, doesn't live far from Piedmont Park. So we decided to just walk back to get some exercise in. You can see me rethinking everything when I turned to look back just now, because that hill was looking larger and larger as we started to walk. But I knew we needed it. I needed it, and so we just did it. It was a good walk. I felt good after it, but it was no joke, y'all. It was playing no games with my legs and my back. We went up to the rooftop pool and chilled for a second before we headed out. All in all, we had a great time. It was extremely late by the time I got home, but I knew I still needed to cook that food that I prepped earlier in the vlog, or earlier today. And so I just got started on it because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I think I'm going. I had to get up and go to work. And I just had to go ahead and get this started because I needed to make sure I had some food to eat, because I wasn't going to buy anything out. I wasn't going to do any fast food. One of the things I'm trying to start doing throughout the week, especially, is just
cooking the food that I'm going to eat. And so I started with this one. I'm sitting here wondering why this sausage not getting hot. That's that's why I kept looking at it, because it wasn't getting hot. I was like, what's going on? Now, mind you, y'all, this is my first time really using this eye on the stove. I kind of cook on the other side, and the um I didn't have the heat on good. So it was taking forever to get going. You might see me messing with the knob a little later, but it finally started working. So here we go. We're gonna get this food going. So I'm just turning the sausage. It's self-explanatory, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and voice over through this part. You guys see what I'm doing. Y'all been cooking for a long time, just like me. Now, Shamia thought that was harsh, and Drew said, well, I meant it to be a positive thing. Shamia was like, girl, that was not positive. Girl, bye. The whole time, poor child was playing, watching the baby. Now Shamia is barking like a dog, telling Drew to kiss her. She was like, it's not about to listen to you. You're so big. Calling all out of name, whatever. Shamia, you're being so spoiled. It reminds me of when Drew got that dog bone and put on the board. If some things don't make it's her food, and she ain't wrong. And we all know I'm supposed to just let you use for yourself. She didn't say one word in your defense. Really is ready to jump in anytime somebody says, but they don't even get all the way out until it's jumping up in defense of the media page. And honey, I saw a lot of YouTubers in the building, newsworthy, comparing, cooking with soul. Okay, well, I see y'all. Just shout out to y'all. It was good seeing y'all in there. And Chanel Senior Girl, why are you barking? Why? Why are you barking? I mean, the word lap dog a day, waiting for a treat. That's what it is. And I feel like I can use Chanel, but
I see your face every time I close my eyes. I write your name on every paper that I write, and I don't know I'll ever meet you again. I keep on looking at the door for you to come in. Come up to me and say, I feel a connection with you, and a spark can start a forest fire. There's some kind of magic in you, and I've never seen it like the same. It's a same kind of, and I wonder if she feels the same. I want to love her. Oh, I hear her name from the people on the floor. It's like a game, back and forth towards the door. 'Cause she's unreachable beyond the sin and stage. Yeah. And it's insane to think that she'll come out of her way, just like the movies, and say, I feel a connection with you, and a spark can start a forest fire. There's some kind of magic in you, and I've never seen it like the same. It's a same thing, kind of. And I wonder if she feels the same. 'Cause I want to love her. Oh, love her.
So y'all, just like I told you guys earlier, I am going to season this salmon on video so you can see what I put on it. Just a little olive oil. I'm trying this Grazia olive oil because I kept seeing it in Home Goods and different places, and I'm like, okay, I really like the way it dispenses, because olive oil can be real messy, but I like the top on that. So of course, here we go. I put some garlic powder on the salmon. And I bought this dry jerk seasoning rub from Jamaica. I think I got it last year when I was in Montego Bay for my cousin's birthday. And I wanted to try it out because I do love jerk seasoning. I do love Caribbean food. I love Jamaican food. So I bought it just to bring back and try it on different things. So I decided to put it on the salmon today and see how it turns out. Now I'm just kind of patting it in because, of course, you want to put that seasoning on there and kind of rub it in. Give that meat some love. Give it a hand job. Oh, that was corny. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. I am gonna put some more seasoning on it. I think I end up putting some smoked paprika. I put some cayenne pepper, and I put a little bit more of that jerk dry seasoning rub that I got from Jamaica, as well as I think I sprinkled a little bit more olive oil on it because I wanted it to stick. Because I am gonna put this in the refrigerator overnight. I'm probably not gonna cook it for another day or so, but I want it to kind of sit in there and get really, really good. I want the seasoning to be really nice in there, a nice taste to it, because I am gonna put it on a Caesar salad, like I told you guys earlier. So that's just gonna be my lunch. It's going to be the jerk salmon Caesar salad, and then for dinner, I'm going to eat the shrimp and sausage stir fry that I made. So yeah, that's going to be that. I'm going to put it in the oven. Yeah, I'm eating my little sausage and shrimp skillet that I made. I had a little extra vegetable fried rice I just threw over in there. When I say it's so good, without the rice, it's still just good. Nice little kick to it. Because of course I did add some cayenne pepper. It is very good. Very good, y'all. That's my lunch for today.